Welcome to the Real Film Nerds Podcast.
So, everyone, no dramatic reading this week. I'm sorry. I don't know how to open this one, so we'll just start talking about this one. Hi, listener and listeners driving in your car to work. Shout out to Eric. This week, Real Film Nerds Podcast, episode number 335, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem. Yes, we are talking about a PG-rated kids film with incredible animation written by Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg. With me as always, the not childhood in the podcasting host realm, spectrum, I don't know. Out of the two of us, the one that is not a child at heart still, the one that has decided to create life and not be a child and move on, and I don't know what else to fucking say. Mike, hi.
Whoa, what an intro, man. I'm not sure how to respond to that, but yeah, not child Mike.
Not child Mike, not child at heart Mike, not having fun with his life Mike. How's that?
No, I'm having a great time, man, with my life. The kids keep it interesting, dude. It's just a little bit tiring, but it's fine.
Mike, do you miss sleep?
I get about as much sleep as I used to now, for the most part. It's just a little bit more interrupted. Like there's sounds in the middle of the night or the monitors go off or whatever. It's just a little bit different.
Well, dude, you used to sleep like 10 hours. So you're getting 10 hours of sleep now?
Oh, heck no, man. I don't get 10 hours. That was all rumors and hearsay.
Oh, no, it was truth. Hashtag truth.
Oh, now it's a hashtag?
Yes.
What happened to Pound? What happened to Pound, man? I want to bring Pound back.
Pound that truth.
All right. Well, I don't know about all that. But, Matt, what are your first impressions of this movie? Oh, actually, I should probably just go to the rundown, huh?
Well, you're not going to talk about it first? You're not going to give us the rundown for TMNT Mutant Mayhem?
Yes, I will give you the rundown for...
I warned you, folks, he's tired. He's real tired.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem. So this movie was directed by Jeff Rowe and Kyler Spears. And it's written by Seth Rogen, Evan Goldberg, Jeff Rowe, Dan Hernandez, Benji Samit, and the story is by Brendan O'Brien. And then this is based on characters created by Peter Laird and Kevin Eastman.
Peter Laird? It's Laird. There's an I in there.
Dude, okay.
I just
Kevin
know
Laird.
it because, comic books.
Ah, okay.
Sorry, Michael.
All right. So this movie starring Micah Abbey, Simone Brown Jr., Nicholas Cantu, Brandy Noon. I'm going to mess this one up, Matt.
Well, that was actually a Brady Noon.
Oh, Brady. Oh, yeah.
It's
Brady Noon.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Ayo Iburi? I don't know, dude. How do you say that?
I think Ayo, or I like that. It's probably Ayo Idri, I think, or something. I don't know. We should have Googled it, Mike. You should have Googled it. How dare you?
Yeah. Maya Rudolph, John Cena, Seth Rogen, Rose Byrne, Jackie Chan, Ice Cube, and Paul Rudd. And the film follows the Turtle Brothers as they work to earn the love of New York City while facing an army of mutants.
Don't worry, Mike. One day I'm going to get you reading to where it sounds like you're excited about what's going on. I mean, dude,
one day, dude.
Jackie Chan! Jackie Chan plays Splinter. Woo! Like, he speaks English well enough that they're now casting him to do voiceovers. That's impressive.
That is. Well, I mean, he's still, he's still doing some movies here and there. I mean, he's getting older now, though.
Yeah, but he has never been super great at speaking English based on his films in the past. And now he's good enough to do voice acting. That's pretty impressive, Mike.
Well, I'm sure he still had someone to help him out with some words and stuff. But yeah, no, he did a great job. I liked him.
Well, I hope you liked him. I thought he did fantastic. So, Mike, you wanted my first impressions, or are you going to go with yours?
No, dude, I want your first impressions. I always go first.
Well, that's, we hear that same complaint from Megs. I wasn't going to say it. That's why I hesitated, but I had to.
Oh yeah. Well, that's the, sometimes it just happens.
Yeah. Poor Mike. Okay, so Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. This movie is a lot of fun. I enjoyed it quite a bit. It's a lot funnier than I thought it was going to be. I love the animation style. It's very much in the vein of Spider-Verse, as in it has its own style. It's not trying to look like a Disney film or a Pixar film or whatever. The animation actually looks very reminiscent of the comic book. It's not as dark and kind of rough as the comic book, because the comic book, the original at least, was quite dark and quite rough. This is, I would say, kind of in the middle. It's kind of quickly drawn, or at least that's what it's supposed to kind of look like. Jagged edges, all those kind of fun things. But I liked it, man. I liked this movie. I thought it was a lot of fun. I think it's fantastic that they finally used kids or teenagers to actually play kids or teenagers. It's the first time it's ever happened in a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie. So that's a pretty awesome thing, and they did a really, really good job. It's interesting how much well-known people are in this. You know, Jackie Chan, Juan Carlo Esposito, Ice Cube, Paul Rudd, Maya Rudolph, John Cena. I mean, everybody did a freaking voice for this. Clearly, we aren't the only ones that love these nerds. That's horrible. I got thrown off there. Love the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as a property and a product, and just being super nerds, loving these kinds of things. Because, Mike, this is our childhood. You know, it just is. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the original live action film came out in 90, and then the sequel in 92. One thing we'll have to touch on, I'm sure, is Michael Bay's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle films, which I've never seen, and I don't think you have either, because they are so bad. But yeah, okay, there I will stop. Mike, what do you think of this film?
All right, Matt. Wow, you had a lot to say.
I can talk about the Ninja Turtles forever, and I know you can too, because you had them, and you gave them to your mom gave them to my mom to give to my nephews.
Yeah, so I definitely had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I grew up watching this. This movie was very, I guess, nostalgic laced for us kids who grew up on it. I mean, who doesn't like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? They're ninjas. They eat pizza all the time, and they just, have a good time. It was just great. But this movie was fun. I didn't quite realize it was going to be aimed at such a young audience, like our younger audience. So I kind of thought with Seth Rogen being involved, it might be kind of raunchy or whatever, but it actually wasn't at all. Like, it was very just genuine and kind of fun. And when I was there, I got some future flashes of my life, Matt, because there was lots of parents taking their kids out for potty breaks in the middle of the movie. And I'm like, oh yeah, I guess that's going to be me soon. We don't take our kids to the movies yet, but I'm sure it'll be coming soon. So,
and you will get to miss a lot of the movie.
Yeah, I can't wait. But it was funny, man. It was like every, I don't know, about halfway through, it was probably every 5 minutes somebody was walking by with a kid.
Well, it just is what it is, Mike. I mean, they got to drink all that high C and Kool-Aid. It's all about them Ecto Coolers.
Oh, man, Ecto Coolers. Yeah. Do they still even make those, dude?
Oh, hell yeah. They brought them back.
Oh, nice. I wonder if they brought them back around Ghostbusters re-release.
It wasn't the re-release, but it was the release of the new film, last year or 2 years ago?
Yeah. 2 years ago?
I don't remember. Ghostbusters Afterlife? I know that the sequel to that film was supposed to come out in November, and they pushed it back again.
Oh, okay. All right, well, yeah, so I had a great time watching this movie. only somewhat like ridiculousness of this movie was the very like deliberate and slow like product placement stuff that they put in it, like Pizza Hut and Doritos Cool Ranch. Like it was just like they kept mentioning it, and I don't know. It was just a little bit ridiculous, but the animation style in this movie was awesome, man. Like it is kind of in the vein of the Spider-Man, Spider-Verse movies, but it's like its own style, and I don't know. It was cool. I liked how it came together.
I think it's very believable that Splinter would love Cool Ranch Doritos, and how dare you say otherwise?
Okay, all right. I mean, I like Cool Ranch Doritos. I actually had just recently, randomly, there was a Smart popcorn. You know those ones that are like white cheddar, but instead of white cheddar, it had Cool Ranch seasoning on it.
Oh, okay. So what is that? The Skinny Pop?
I don't know, dude, but it was awesome.
Well, all right then. Did this make you want to rush out and go get yourself some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to play with?
No, I don't think it wanted. I wanted to go get the turtles, but it was kind of interesting to see, this back, and so I was actually surprised. I don't know how much of a following like the kids would have with this. Like, are they still watching the cartoons that we grew up on? Like, are those still around on some streaming service or something?
No, I think they've just made more.
Oh, okay. So they still are like keeping the franchise alive by just having different. I don't even know, because I just wondered what brought the kids. Like why did they want to go see this movie?
Because it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and you talked about it earlier. Who doesn't love ninjas and turtles and pizza and Cool Ranch Doritos?
All right, that's true. Yeah. All right. I got you. All right. I was just wondering if it was the parents taking the kids, like, oh, check this out. Like, I wonder if it was like a backwards kind of thing.
Well, but then how come the new live action ones by Michael Bay flopped? I guess they didn't flop that bad because they did, 3 of them?
I think they did 2 of them. I don't know. I think Megan Fox wasn't jumping around enough or something.
Not enough jiggly. Got it. Fair enough.
Not enough classic Michael Bay spin around explosions while running.
Dude, that's always the best. Always the best. But I know, man, I just never had a desire to watch the Michael Bay ones, and this really caught my eye. The trailers were fantastic, especially once I found out who wrote it and then who all is starring in it and then who did the music. I mean, dude, Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross. Tell me this, when you were in high school and we were going to metal shows, I never got to see Nine Inch Nails in person, by the way, but going to metal shows that we would think one of the most heavy metal industrial bands that we loved growing up, that they would be writing music for a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie 30 years later.
No, I never thought that, and I never thought, I think he got an Academy Award for The Social Network.
Yes, I believe he did.
Yeah, no, never thought. I never thought Trent Reznor was also involved with Beats, and when it got bought by Apple, he made a lot of money.
Well, I'm pretty sure he had a lot of money before.
Yeah, but he made even more money. Stupid money.
He made fuck me money. Not fuck you money, fuck me money.
Yes, yeah, that.
That's where you are at the point where you can do shit to hurt yourself just to piss someone else off. That's what fuck me money is.
Okay. All right. I gotcha. Interesting. Well, anyway, yeah, dude, no, I saw Trent Reznor was music and Atticus Ross, dude. That's awesome.
So, all right, Mike, we are quickly rocketing through this podcast. I think you need to ask a question before you fall asleep, Mike.
Okay, Matt. What flavor of champagne are you drinking this fine morning or evening or afternoon?
Like, I am not drinking the champagne of beers. I still have like one more of these left. It's one of these Sunny D's and vodka in the fridge, and they are quite delightful.
Oh, okay. All right. I am drinking a hazy IPA by Sweetwater. Yeah, I'm drinking a lot of Sweetwater, Matt. They have a good deal, dude. They have a really good
I
deal.
was going to say, that's what you had last week and the week before and the week before that. Are you going to have anything new next week, or are we just going to kill this segment?
I don't know, man. I'll figure it out. But anyway, Matt, are you getting excited for the Sam Adams Oktoberfest? I think it's about to arrive.
No, dude, it's already been spotted. My sister sent me a picture of it in Sam's Club in Phoenix.
Well, did you drive there right away?
No, I don't have that kind of time or money. My name is not Mike Talent.
Ah, yes. Well, I'll let you know when I see it hit the shelves, Matt, but I have started to see some pumpkins, so, when it's 115 in Phoenix, it's time to drink that pumpkin.
Yeah, yep. See, Mike, you, as we were talking about it earlier, you have the fuck me money. I have the fuck me money as in not enough. You have the fuck me money as fuck everybody else.
Oh, okay. All right, well, on that cool note, Matt.
You want me to ask my question?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
So, Mike, what is this week's hopefully turtle-related dad joke?
I got dad jokes, I don't think they understand though. Gotta think I'm funny, other people never laugh though. Dad jokes.
No, it's not turtle related at all. Are you free tomorrow?
It's not a joke if you ask if I'm free tomorrow.
No, I'm expensive, sorry.
Dude, that literally has to be the worst one you've ever done.
All right.
You need to go back to the book, Mike.
All right.
Go back
That
to the
one was
book.
bad.
The book has better ones than that.
Okay.
So, the most important question of the podcast: how does Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem relate to the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
Well, luckily this one's pretty easy, dude, and I love that. So Mr. Paul Rudd, or Ant-Man, is in this movie, and he was in Ant-Man and Wasp and Ant-Man and several other Marvel Cinematic Ant-Man Quantumania, which didn't do very well. Lots of different Marvel stuff. So that's who I'm going with on this one.
So, Mike, do you think Ant-Man Quantumania didn't do so well because everybody knew it was going to get dumped on Disney Plus, and why not just go watch it on that?
No, I think it just wasn't very Ant-Man-y like, and I don't know. It was just a weird movie, dude.
All right, Mike. So we are now in the spoiler section for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. Yes, I just like saying that really long title repeatedly.
Yeah, dude, you do.
So I got a very important one because I know you are a diehard fan like myself. What did you think of the big changes they did in this film?
The big changes with what?
Characters?
What are we talking about? With I'm trying to think of big changes. I don't know, dude.
Well, April is now a teenager.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
She is not a television reporter. She is not a young brunette TV reporter.
Well, I mean, she has aspirations to be a TV reporter.
Yeah, well, no, she didn't have aspirations. She was just working for the student newspaper. She didn't want to be on TV because she kept throwing up.
Yes. Well, yeah, okay. All right.
So that was one big change. The other big change was Superfly.
Oh, I like Superfly's character.
Yeah, but in the comics, cartoons, TV shows, all that stuff, Baxter Stockman is the one that becomes Superfly. It's not a separate character; it's one and the same.
Gotcha.
Which I thought was I love Juan Carlo Esposito, and I thought that was an absolute waste because he's a fantastic actor, especially a fantastic villain. But he was in it for like 5 seconds as Baxter Stockman. And then we get great job, by the way, by Ice Cube playing Superfly. I thought that was awesome.
Oh yeah, dude. Ice Cube was awesome, dude. That must have been fun.
Oh, he did a great job. And then, I mean, Post Malone played Ray Fillet, another classic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles villain. Hannibal Buress played Genghis Frog. I mean, dude, they had like everybody in here, but they changed like some things from the shows and the comic books and the cartoons. But, I think it worked. Personally, I really liked that April was the same age as the Turtles. I think it made it more engaging. But that's just my thoughts.
Yeah, no, I think it flowed well. I think it was the story was good, and interested to see what more will happen. This movie, I think it did fairly decent this weekend. I think it was third or fourth, with Barbie still being number one, and I think Oppenheimer's still number two. And I think the Meg 2 might have beat this by just a hair.
Dude, and that movie is getting fucking destroyed. People absolutely hate that movie. I guess it's just really bad. So, good thing to get into our movie for next week. Mike, I like to let you pick the films because I feel it's, just being courteous. I give you options because I have to go see them in the theaters for the radio. Well, and that leads to another question, but I'll start with this. Mike, why don't you tell our lovely listeners why we're not going to see the Meg 2 this week? We're going to watch another film that's coming out, though.
Well, I think we just have to keep on moving on, and the Meg 2 just doesn't look that great. The first one wasn't even that great, and it's just time to get something better in.
And what is that better film, Mike, that we are going to go see? Or at least you think, and the trailers make it look better, but it's mostly because it's a particular genre that you know and love.
Yeah, it's a horror movie. It's the
Last Voyage of the Demeter.
Yeah. And so it's like a Dracula movie, but like on a ship. It sounds awesome, dude.
Dude, okay, so clearly you haven't done your research that I have on this film. So, The Last Voyage of the Demeter is based on Bram Stoker's. I did that on the radio. It is not Strokers, it is Stoker's. Strokers is bad.
Bram Stoker's, huh?
Yeah. No. Bram Stoker's Dracula. It's one chapter in the book. It is Dracula's voyage from Cartagena to London, done on a ship called the Demeter. And according to the writers and directors and everyone of this film, this is the first time this segment of his book has ever been told on the big screen.
Oh, okay. So that's cool, man. Bram Stoker's Dracula, like a chapter or a act of it, as he travels.
Yeah, it
sounds great.
Chapter
dude.
11, I think, in the book. I don't know, but it's his travels from Cartagena to London.
Okay, very cool.
And as you watch in the trailer, it's he basically eats everybody or drinks their blood.
Yeah. So I like ship type horror movies. There's not a lot of them, I'm trying to think of the last one that was any good, and I can't think of it right now.
Well, dude,
it's like Ghost Ship maybe or something.
I never saw that. One that I absolutely loved, but it was from the 90s and it had Jamie Lee Curtis in it. God, what was that called? I want to say it was called like Artificial Intelligence, but that's not right. Do you remember? It's a Russian satellite ship that gets infected with some kind of like crazy ass alien that comes down through the satellite, and it builds itself into like all these robots using people and robots. Didn't you see that movie?
I don't know, dude. That one sounds different.
Oh, dude, that movie's great. I'm forgetting the name of it. Of course I am. But it was Jamie Lee Curtis is in that one.
Okay, I'll look it up. But yeah, man, Ghost Ship. That was a good one. I like that one. Dude, that's from 2002. Wow.
Okay, so now, dude, you got my mind going. I want to look this up, but I don't want to type.
Dude, I'll look it up, dude.
Yeah, just go to Jamie Lee Curtis. I'm spacing the name on it. It's like Virus, I think. I think it's the Virus.
Virus.
Yeah, I think it's the Virus.
Oh, I think I've seen that, if that's what it's called.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's called Virus. Anyways, while Mike looks that up, I will just keep ranting about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Okay, continue on,
dude.
man.
I like this movie. I highly recommend it. I know we haven't talked about the film itself a whole lot, which isn't a bad or a good thing. I enjoyed it. The animation is good. The acting is very, very good. I know they're probably going to do a sequel. There's a huge spoiler at the end teasing another film. I really hope they do it. I enjoyed it. I recommend everybody go see this. I mean, kids, adults, whatever, but I'm biased. I love the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So, go check it out. I like this film.
All right, man. It's called Virus. It came out in 1999, and it does have Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yes. See, I got it. It took a minute. Had to rattle around the rocks in my brain, or in my head, but I got it.
Dude, I have not seen that.
I think I'm gonna. You didn't see Virus? I saw that in the theaters.
I think I'm gonna look it up, dude. See what's on streaming.
No, dude. October is around the corner. It is a great one for Harvest Horror Fest.
Okay,
it's going on the list, Mike. You need to start putting your list together, but it's going on the list.
All right, it's going to the list.
Because it's a horror movie. I don't know if they classify it as a horror movie, but it is.
Okay, all right.
So, anyways, it's very, very dated now. Okay. Oh, speaking of dated, that's one thing I wanted to talk about on this movie that I don't think is going to help its cause. A lot of the jokes and content, I guess, dialogue. Let's do dialogue. Is very timely. So I don't think that's going to help this film age. I think in 10 years, people are going to be like, Shrek, what's a Shrek? Now, granted, it's a Disney product. People always remember what Shrek is. But a lot of the jokes are very timely. And I just don't think it's going to help this film age well. It works great right now. But that's my one kind of really big complaint with it.
Oh, yeah, dude. That's right. It does have some very timely things, but they're like pop culture things. And like in 10 years, people will be like, what?
Yeah, it's not going to hit as hard as it did now. Like, I won't lie, I laughed my ass off through most of this film. I really thought it was funny. The Shrek reference was really funny. They're trying to figure out what the hell these things are because nobody has ever seen in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And they're all standing there, and some dude shouts out, "They look like a bunch of young Shreks." And it was pretty funny.
Yeah, dude, that was kind of like a John Wick kind of scene right there, except like they didn't know they were going to be fighting, kind of.
Yeah. That was the fighting in the chop shop. Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
that was a good scene.
It was a lot of fun.
So, all right, Mike, I don't want to drag this on because you're clearly fading away. Mike, how many reels do you give Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem?
I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 reels, dude. Had a great time watching this one.
Mike, likewise. I give it 4 out of 5 reels. I really enjoyed it. I almost gave it higher, but it's not, it's not perfect. And for me to get a 5, it needs to be something really, really special. So, anywho, next week, the last voyage of the Demeter. We will see what Ma Hinshaw thinks about that one, too. She's going to go see it with Pa Hinshaw on Thursday.
Oh, okay.
So,
nice.
If you get a nasty phone call from my father, Mike, this is why. Because when my nephew's not available to take my mom to the theater, my dad has to. And he usually just uses it as a time to sleep. And I don't think he'll sleep through a horror movie.
Dude, he probably will, dude. If the mood is right and it's nice and air conditioned. I don't know, like is the theater in Vista, have they upgraded it to have the reclining chairs?
I don't know. I haven't been there in a while.
Yeah, the Cinemark I frequent has they spent a lot of money and upgraded all the theaters to recliny chairs. They took out a lot of chairs to do it, but man, they're very nice.
I wish they would do that here at Harkins. Like, they have the recliny big old chairs at Picture Show, but I don't go to Picture Show. I like Harkins. They upgrade their equipment, like their projectors and their sound systems. That's more important to me than a comfortable seat. But I've been told that they're supposed to be upgrading the Harkins up here. They're doing them to the ones in Phoenix, so we're on that list eventually once they're probably done with all of them down there.
Yeah, I mean, it's expensive. Like, it costs a lot of money, but they are very comfortable and nice. So I really enjoy the investment that my theater, local theater, did.
Well, all right, Mike, do you have anything else you would like to add about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem?
Sure, Matt. What did you think of all that product placement? Did you just think it was just fine? You're like, yeah, whatever. Just help paying for the movie.
Dude, if it gets the movie made, I mean, I'll suck it up and deal with it. It doesn't, like, subconsciously make me want to go out and get a bag of Cool Ranch Doritos. Now, I did go out and buy a bag of Cool Ranch Doritos, but it's not because of the movie. And I swear I didn't do it on the way home, but maybe I did.
Yeah, Matt, definitely tell yourself it's not because you saw it in the movie.
Nope.
And then the reason that you got Pizza Hut the other night was not because you saw it in the movie. Yep.
Well, and that's one thing. I actually don't order out pizza much. I usually have to go to the hoity-toity pizza places, because we have so many pizza joints here, and there's really nice high-end ones, and I'm required to go to one in particular. Not anymore, but I used to be. But honestly, out of all the, I guess what you would consider fast food pizzas, but I mean, are they really fast food? They're just national chains. I really like Pizza Hut. It's always been kind of my favorite. I like that stuffed crust, man. It's money. And dude, they just brought it back, not to keep talking about fucking Pizza Hut, but they just brought it back in Prescott Valley. I know you went to this back when we had it back home in Sierra Vista, the Pizza Hut lunch buffet.
Oh, dude, the lunch buffet is awesome, dude. I'm sure that would do really well in your neck of the woods, dude. Nice flat fee, all you can eat.
Yeah, they just brought it back to the Prescott Valley when it was closed and shut down because of COVID. And they brought it back. So I need to go over there and hit it up for lunch. I mean, dude, you had the good pizzas, you had salad, and you get dessert pizza. Dude, dessert pizza. It's the best.
Yeah, dude, it's quite tasty, and I remember. I mean, of course, this is dating ourselves, Matt, but it was like $5.
Yeah, the last time I had it was probably about $6 or $7. The soda was extra, but the buffet itself was $6 or $7.
Yeah, so now I bet it's like, I don't know. What do you think, dude? $12, $10?
I'm gonna go with 10. I'll go and try and hit it up this week and report back, Mike. I will do that sacrifice to my body and colon just for you.
Okay, all right, dude. Make sure you get that stuffed crust coming out both ways.
Oh hell yeah, dude! It goes in, goes out, comes back out, whatever. Mike, what's your favorite chain Pizza Hut? Not pizza, chain pizza store. You're a Domino's man? You're a Domino's man, aren't you?
So I have grown to like Domino's a little bit more now, but when we were growing up, I didn't like it at all. I feel like they have upgraded and brought their A game. But I think I really like Papa John's is one of the ones I like. If I was going to choose like a chain pizza place.
Avoid the Noid.
Yeah, I didn't used to like Domino's that much, but I feel like they've upped their game, dude, like the last few years. And unfortunately, I feel like Pizza Hut's dropped the game a little bit, man. Maybe it's just my area.
Maybe. I don't know. I do like Papa John's, though. Papa John's is a good pie. But Domino's, man, I ate a lot of Domino's when I was a kid because I had one of my elementary school teachers worked at Domino's. That was his other job. Poor guy. And so he would bring in pizza all the time. And that was like probably late 80s, early 90s. Probably around when the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie came out. I don't remember which grade he taught. I had him for a couple grades. You never had him because it was at my private school. But that's what he did for his other job. And so he'd bring in like the Noid toys. That was when the Noid was really big, and he'd give those out. And Christmas, we all got Noid stuff. And anyways, yeah, I was never a huge fan of Domino's Pizza. I still am not. Even though they've upped their game, I still don't think it's very good. But that's me.
All right. Okay. Well, I guess we've talked about pizza, we've talked about Cool Ranch, we talked about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem.
Got it. There you go. See, it's fun, right? That's why I keep saying the whole thing. It's ridiculously fun to say.
It's long. It's a long title. But
are you gonna sing us out? Are you gonna sing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? No?
Heroes in a Half Shell.
Turtle power.
All right, I guess with that, let's let everybody go. They had to suffer through that.
Oh, dude, I was singing it the other day on the phone when I was telling everybody what we were reviewing. Yeah, they said please. My mom was like, please don't do that again.
Nice. Well, all right. Well, I guess I'll let all of our listeners go. Make sure to follow us on the social, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Threads now, right, man?
Oh, yeah, dude. I started up a Threads. Not that anybody uses it, but I started it up. I basically copy and paste whatever I put on Instagram because it's like the same thing, so.
Yeah, and it's kind of part of Instagram. It's weird. Anyway, there's that. Yeah.
Oh, don't forget to enter our giveaway for Fandango. They like us so much that they gave us more codes. So I have even more. So if you want to get basically a gift card to go see a free movie in the theaters, don't forget to email Mike at realfilmnerds.com, and you can use your Fandango app and log in and claim this and go watch a movie. Maybe Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem.
Maybe. Oh, yeah. I like how you got it in one more time, Matt. Do you have like a tally over there? Like you got a little you're like, oh, let's see if I can get it in 15 times.
Yeah, dude, I have a little clicker like what the umpires have for baseball. I'm like, hitting it. Click, click, click.
All right. Well, I think we'll get, I see some more Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, not Mutant Mayhem, but Mutant Mayhem 2 or whatever. I don't know what the title will be coming our way.
Dude, that's a good question. Well, I don't know if they can call it Mutant Mayhem because they already spoiled who the villain's going to be, and I'm not going to say it, but he's a well-known one. So I don't know if they could call it Mutant Mayhem. It just might be, I don't know, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Return of the Mac?
Again. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. Well, with all that, everybody, make sure to enter the contest for some Fandango. Free money. Good stuff. So with that, I'll let everyone go and catch us next week for our, what is it called? The Last Voyage of Demeter.
Yes, the Last Voyage of the Demeter. Uh-huh.
Of the Demeter. All right. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you for listening to The Real Film Nerds. Now, don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Real Film Nerds. Now, go out and catch a movie.